Hello dear student. See, in this lecture we are going to see a tris azodie. If you remember, in last lecture we have seen bis azodie, Congo red. Okay, and previous lecture we have seen mono azodie. In that we have seen two azodides. One is orange 4 and second one is Erythrochrome black tea. Okay, now here we are going to see tris azodie. So example for tris azodie is, example for tris azodie is direct deep black EW. Direct deep black EW. Okay, see, I will write the structure for this direct deep black EW. We have to see synthesis of this direct deep black EW, which is a tris azodie. So no doubt there will be what? 3 azo group in the structure of tris azodie. See, this is what the structure of tris azodie. This is what the structure of tris azodie. See here, there are 3 azo group. One is this, second one is this, and third one is this. Okay, now we have to see synthesis of this tris azodie. Why it is tris azodie? Because it is having 3 azo group. So let us see synthesis of tris azodie. This is what? Direct deep black EW. Okay, synthesis of direct deep black EW. So this what the example of this tris azodie, direct deep black EW. We have to see synthesis of this. Okay, see, in the synthesis we have to start from benzidine molecule. Okay, we have to start from benzidine molecule. In last lecture of Congo red, we have seen synthesis of benzidine, how benzidine is synthesized. Okay, so here we are starting directly from benzidine. Here we are starting with directly from benzidine. So benzidine generally it was synthesized from nitrobenzene. Okay, nitrobenzene was reduced in presence of zinc and sodium hydroxide to give hydrazobenzene, and that hydrazobenzene on reaction with what? Hydrochloric acid, it gives this benzidine. Okay, benzidine rearrangement. So here this is what? A benzidine. Isn't it? This is what? A benzidine. Now see, benzidine is reacted with sodium nitrite hydrochloric acid, isn't it, at 0 degree Celsius. In excess of sodium nitrite hydrochloric acid, remember, okay, we have to what? Use excess of sodium nitrite hydrochloric acid to tetraazotize these 2 amino group, So tetraazotization will take place and we will get a tetraazotide salt of benzidine. Tetraazotide salt of benzidine. This is what we will get. Isn't it? This is what? Tetraazotide salt of benzidine. Benzidine is on reaction with sodium nitrite hydrochloric acid at 0 degree Celsius is giving what? Tetraazotide salt. Now in next step, this is reacted with H acid. Okay, it is reacted with what? H acid. See, in last semester we have seen what is H acid, how it is synthesized, how it can be synthesized. This what we have seen in last semester. Okay, see your that chapter, synthesis of H acid. Okay, so this is what? H acid. What is this? H acid. So in next step, this tetraazotide salt is coupled with what? 1 mole of H acid. Okay, 1 mole of H acid. Okay, so either this N2 group, N2Cl group, or this N2Cl group, it will get coupled with this position, because this position is more electronically rich, as NH2 is more electron donating than hydroxyl. Okay, hence coupling will take place at this position. So what we will get? We will get write the structure of benzidine as it is. Rest of the structure you have to write as it is. Okay, don't worry about big structure. Okay, structure are only big, but chemistry is so simple. So there will be a coupling, so N triple bond N will get converted into N double bond N. Okay, so this position will get coupled here. See, this coupling is taking place in presence of acidic medium, HCl. Okay, in presence of what? Acidic medium, the coupling of this tetraazotide salt and this H acid is taking place, and we are getting this product. Okay, now see, in next step, this compound is reacted with benzene diazonium chloride. This compound is reacted with what? Benzene diazonium chloride. Okay, this compound, this intermediate is reacted with what? Benzene diazonium chloride. So we have to introduce this group here now. Okay, this group at this position. So this coupling is carried out in alkaline medium, sodium hydroxide. Okay, so this acidic group SO3H will get converted into what? Sodium salt. Okay, so what we will get? See, we will have next structure. Say, I will write the structure here. So next structure will be same, rest of the structure is as it is. Don't take tension about big structures, isn't it? They are just looking big, but chemistry is quite simple. See, this is what your benzidine molecule. Write rest of the structure as it is. So you will have NH2 here, you are having a hydroxyl here. Now SO3H group got converted into SO3Na, that is sodium salt of sulfonic acid. Now you have to write here N double bond N and phenyl ring. And what? Phenyl ring. So we have introduced two azo group in this structure. Now our job is what? We have to couple this diazo group with what? See, you can see rest of the structure is what? Metaphenylene diamine. So we can couple this is with what? Metaphenylene diamine. Okay, we have to couple this with metaphenylene diamine, isn't it? This is what? Metaphenylene diamine. Okay, you may write structure like this for metaphenylene diamine. What is given in your structure? So on the same basis you can write the structure of metaphenylene diamine. So this is what a active position now. Okay, this is what a active position. So coupling will take place at this position. So next is what? Coupling. Okay, next is what? Again a coupling reaction. So what we will get? We will get a trisazodie, that is direct deep black EW. Write the structure of direct deep black EW. Okay, next is what? N double bond N. Again there is what? H acid. SO3Na. SO3Na. NH2 hydroxyl. Okay, and rest is what? You have to write phenyl ring here, N double bond N, phenyl. So this is direct deep black EW. Okay, in this way this direct deep black EW is synthesized. Now what is the use of this dye? This dye is a black dye. Okay, this dye is what? A black dye. It is used for dyeing cotton and cellulosic fiber. This dye is used for dyeing cotton and cellulosic fiber. See, chemistry is quite simple. This is what the structure of direct deep black EW. See, you have to remember this metaphenylene diamine, isn't it? This you have to remember metaphenylene diamine. You have to remember this benzidine. You have to remember this what? H acid, isn't it? And you have to remember this benzene diazonium chloride. Okay, so first we have to react benzidine with sodium nitrite hydrochloric acid at 0 degree Celsius. So we will get what? Tetraazotide salt. Okay, I have not written name. Now this tetraazotide salt is reacted with what? 1 mole of H acid. Okay, so at this position this coupling will take place. Okay, at the ortho position of NH2, because that is more electron rich of H acid. So what we will get? We will get this type of intermediate. Now this type of intermediate is coupled with what? Benzene diazonium chloride. What is this? Benzene diazonium chloride in the presence of what? Sodium hydroxide. So what we will get? We will get this type of molecule now, this type of intermediate, and now this intermediate is coupled with what? Metaphenylene diamine to get what? Direct deep black EW. Okay, so this is what? A direct deep black EW. Okay, I hope you have understood this synthesis. Now we will have another topic. Okay, let us start with that. So this is what? A trisazodie. Okay, with this trisazodie, azodyes are finished. Okay, azodyes are having 3 classes. One is monoazodie, second one is bisazodie, and third one is what? This trisazodie. Monoazodies are having 2 examples, orange 4 and erichrome black tea. B-Azodie is having one example, Congo red, and Tris-Azodie is having one example, direct deep black, EW. This is what we have seen in azodies. Now we will start with fourth class of dyes. Okay, we have finished nitrosodies, we have finished nitrodies, nitrosodies, azodies. Now fourth class of dye is what? Diphenyl methane dyes. Fourth class of dye is what? See, fourth class of dye is what? Diphenyl methane dyes. Diphenyl methane dyes. Okay, see, in this diphenyl methane dyes there is one example. Example is auramine O. Example is what? Auramine O. Okay, I will write the structure of auramine O. Okay, see here we can have this positive charge on this nitrogen also, and along with that there will be what? Chloride ion. Okay, we can write that positive charge on this nitrogen also. So we are having resonating structure like this. Okay, see. Okay, this NMe2 will remain as it is, no doubt. C double bond NH2 plus Cl minus. Okay, so here you may write it like this. NMe2, NMe2. Okay, just what we have shown this hydrogen is in resonance with what? This NH. Okay, so we are getting this type of structure. Okay, so this is what? Auramine O. Okay, what is this? Auramine O. Now let us see synthesis of this auramine O dye. Okay, let us see synthesis of this auramine O dye. Before that, see, it's what? A diphenyl methane dye. Okay, it's what? A diphenyl methane dye. Why it is diphenyl methane? See, you know the structure of methane, CH4. This is what the structure of methane. Suppose if we replace two hydrogen of methane by what? Phenyl ring. Okay, suppose if we replace two hydrogen of methane by what? Two phenyl ring. So we will get what? A diphenyl methane nucleus. This is what? Diphenyl methane. This is what? Diphenyl methane. This is a basic core structure is present in this dye. This basic core structure is present in this dye. So hence the name of these dyes are what? Diphenyl methane dyes. Okay, now let us start with synthesis of these diphenyl methane dyes. See, synthesis is start with C with 4 dash, okay, These are what? Dimethyl amino group. Dimethyl amino group. Dimethyl amino group. Okay. Dimethyl amino. Diphenyl methane. Diphenyl methane. Okay, this is what the name of this di. Now this 4,4,4,4-dimethyl amino diphenyl methane is reacted with, see, it is reacted with what? Sulfur. It is reacted with what? Sulfur initially at 200 degrees Celsius. Okay, so at heating, so what we will get? See, we will get a thio compound, thio derivative. Okay, CH2 will get converted into C double bond S. Okay, thiocarbonyl. What is it? Thiocarbonyl. C double bond S means what? Thiocarbonyl. NMe2. NMe2. Okay, this is what we will get. Now see, in next step, this compound is reacted with ammonium chloride in presence of ammonia. This compound is reacted with what? Ammonium chloride in presence of ammonia. So there will be a minus H2S. Okay, this sulfur will get removed and NH2 molecule will come there. NH2 linkage will come there. Okay, so what we will get? See, in this step is also a heating step. It is required there. C double bond NH. This is diphenyl. Okay. Now this compound, this intermediate is reacted with what? In next step, HCl, hydrochloric acid. This intermediate is reacted with what? Hydrochloric acid in next step. So we will get this salt. Okay, we will get what? This salt. This NH will get converted into NH2 plus. Okay, this NH will get converted into what? NH2 plus. C double bond NH2 plus Cl minus. NMe2. NMe. Here also there is what? Dimethyl amino group. So this is what? Oramine O. This is what? The synthesis of oramine O. So we can say this is what the correct structure for oramine O. Okay, don't go with this structure. Okay, this is what the correct structure of oramine O. So how oramine O is synthesized? We have to start synthesis from 4,4-dimethyl amino diphenyl methane is reacted with what? Sulfur at 200 degrees Celsius. So we will get what? Thio derivative or thio intermediate. Now that thio intermediate, thiocarbonyl intermediate is reacted with what? Ammonium chloride in presence of ammonia. So there will be what? Minus H2S. Okay, suppose you are saying this is ammonia. So H2S will get minus and you will have imino functionality. So this will be a what? Iminocarbonyl. Okay, that thio derivative got converted into what? Iminocarbonyl. Now it is reacted with what? Hydrochloric acid. So there will be what? Protonation of this NH, iminoamine, and we will get this structure. Okay, we will get what? This structure. Okay, so this is what? Oramine O. Now what is the use of oramine O? Okay, use of oramine O is what? It is a diphenyl methane dye. It is used for, okay, it is used for dyeing paper. Okay, this is a dye used for paper. Okay, this is what the use of oramine O. So in this today's lecture we have seen a tris-azo dye, direct deep black EW, and then we have seen 4 class of dye, diphenyl methane dye. In that we have seen example oramine O. Okay, we will stop here. Thank you very much. Thank you.